Man, this wipe is tough, and I am flat out broke. These extra Mosins to increase my sniper skill cost a fortune. Whew, this is expensive. I can't even afford insurance. How am I supposed to pay for my hideout, pay for my loadout, pay for insurance, and pay for the extra stuff I need for my quests? I have the perfect idea. Loot runs. But where? All the areas with good loot are always very contested. I'm not likely to make any money there. Hello everyone, this is cztl, and today I'll be showing you one of my favorite loot runs for rubles and many other items that you need. Before we get into the run, let me give you a couple tips. Loot runs are great, but when everyone starts doing them, they become ineffective. So if this ever gets more than 8,000 views in a month, use it to pick off people doing the run, instead of actually doing the loot run. I also want to share with you one of the biggest mistakes I see people making on loot runs. They try to do too much, get greedy, or try to combine it with other quests, or PvP. Unless you're a top streamer, you need to choose 2 out of these 4 things for your raid. Speed, money, quest or XP, and PvP. Choose 2 of those. For loot running, you want to choose speed and money. You want to make the most amount of rubles per hour that you can. Avoid PvP, and while you can still increase your character's skills, don't make it a priority. You will greatly increase the success of your raids if you can do this at night and on less populated servers, because it's much harder to see at range. But you can still have success doing this during the day. Check out my video at the end for more details on that strategy. Now onto the run. We will be focusing on tools for your hideout and barters, jackets for keys, and just general barter items. We will be doing this on Shoreline. The key spot that we want to target is the village area. There are 20 jackets, 14 toolboxes, 10 duffel bags, and 5 Jaeger caches. That's plenty for one person, and may be able to accommodate 2 or 3 people. Make the most out of this run. If you spawn over there, you want to loot until 5 minutes, or until your backpack is full, whichever takes longer. Don't try to min-max every slot. It's better to get out ASAP and get into the next raid. Quantity over quality here. So why is that? First, you should have a very high survival rate, and thus have more consistent profit with more raids. Second, all the items that you have should at least have 5k value, because everything has a lot of value right now. Most will have 10k value. The marginal return on time trying to optimize each slot is not worth it. Third, every minute more you are in raid is another minute that you can die. You want to extract as close to the 7-minute mark as possible to ensure that your items are still found in raid. So you want to spend around 5 minutes looting, and 2 minutes to get to the path to Lighthouse extract. Now, you may be thinking, that's great, but what if I spawn on the other side of the map? Well, you have a few options there. What I prefer is to do a cache run. Kind of going around, I'll hit the weapon boxes, caches, along, and then go to path to Lighthouse, and basically try to get out at 7 minutes like I would normally do. You spawn around here, you could potentially try to run across and get up into the mountains before people come this way. That's a more risky strategy, and probably the riskiest would be to go in here and then go try to hit power where you get a lot of the same stuff. But if you want to be the safest, what I would recommend for you is do the cache run along the outside. You can even hit stuff in town on your way to Path to Lighthouse. So, what should you wear? The minimum viable kit that you feel comfortable killing scavs with. I'm wearing level 4 armor just to get it out of my inventory, but if I didn't have anything else, I'd buy a pack up. It's really up to you. I'm also using the Mosin to level up my sniper skill for Tarkov shooter. Otherwise, I would just use a pistol. By the end of the raid, I should have 38 slots that I should be able to use. So assuming 10k per slot, I have around a 3-to-1 risk reward. You want to aim for under 100k. Typically, the cheaper the better. Remember, you're only taking fights if you have to. You could go a little bit more geared, a little bit less geared, but I definitely would keep in mind that risk reward ratio and also the time. I can typically fill up around 38 slots in that 5-minute looting period if I spawn in the town. But tweak this to your needs. Now, let's get in the raid and show you what the loot run is. So we'll be starting at the top, right around this Jaeger cache right here. Alright, Jaeger stash right there. Jacket right there. Loose loot usually right there. Toolbox. And duffel bag. Jacket. Toolbox, 4x3. Toolbox, 4x3. Toolbox. Dead scav. Toolbox. Loose loot spawn over there. Jacket. Toolbox. Jacket. Duffel bag. Toolbox. So I got some pretty good stuff over there. Jaeger stash. Duffel bag. Loose loot. Loose loot. Sometimes there too. Jacket. Loose loot right there. 4x3 toolbox. Two jackets in there. Loose loot all in here. Okay. In here we have a toolbox. Jaeger stash over here too. One jacket behind the store. Jacket. Jackets. Duffel bag. Weapons case in there. Duffel bag. You have a duffel bag, a toolbox, and another toolbox. A 4x3 there. Make our way into here. Jackets. Duffel bag, duffel bag. Duffel bag. Go in here, jacket. Duffel bag. Jackets. Jacket. Good toolbox. And down here, Jaeger stash right here. Here. Toolbox. Toolbox. Two jackets. We have a duffel bag. In case you haven't seen it, a chair on the ceiling. There's the duffel bag in there on the floor, but you have to access it from the street. We have a jacket, and that is it. Sometimes there's loose loot in there, but not very common. Alright, so now we head for extract. There's a jacket and a toolbox in that house, and also like a lot of very good loose loot too. And we're out. That's not so bad, right? You might have seen the countdown in the intro. That was actually me loading into this loot run. I thought it'd be fun to share the results of how much I made at the end. Alright, so this one was 10 minutes, 29 seconds. Wanted to reload my Mosin, bring up my sniper skill, and spawned a little bit far from town. The best is when you spawn in town, you can get right out. And let's see what we came out with. The water's not too great. I don't think it's WD-40. It's okay. Hunting matches, you can actually turn this into... Yes, you can turn hunting matches into a Tarzan rig. So that should be a minimum of 11k. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sure you guys don't want to break down each item, so I'll give you the summary. I sold everything for a total of 574,409 rubles. My net profit from flea fees was 440,000 rubles. This was just a sample run. It seems about average, if not below, although I don't have concrete numbers to back it up. But if you could do that run in 7 minutes with a 3-minute queue time, you'd be making over 2 million rubles per hour. Not too shabby, right? We're doing something with almost no risk. Do you have a favorite loot run? Let me know in the comments. Now, get out there, make some money, and up that survival rate of yours. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like out of that shit button, subscribe to stay in the know, and I will see you on the battlefield. cztl out.